As you may have seen, I recently visited Japan with Sony Europe. Now, fantastic trip, and we had the chance to try out some of the latest Sony cameras, including the A9. We were able to visit Sony HQ in Tokyo, and we also visited the sensor factory in Kumamoto, where the sensor for the A9 is actually created. Now, on the way back from Japan, we stopped off briefly in Thailand, and we were able to visit the factory where the Sony A9 itself is actually made. Obviously, there were areas where we weren't allowed to film, mainly due to the proprietary nature of the equipment that Sony used for testing and making all of the products in the factory. However, all of the following clips in this video, Sony have allowed me to share with you. So first off, I just want to say thank you to Sony Europe and also to the factory in Thailand for allowing us to have this unprecedented access to the factory. Thank you very much. Now, the factory itself is in a place called Chonburi, which is around 80 kilometers from the centre of Bangkok. The reason for choosing Chonburi is it has really close proximity to airports and nearby ports. This allows for easy international shipping, both for the export of those finished products, but also for the import of all of the different parts from around the world that are required to make the products that are manufactured at the factory. In total, the factory employs around 4,000 staff, and it makes a wide range of Sony electronics products. Obviously, I'm most interested in the camera kit, so for me it's really interesting to learn that, as well as the A9 and a number of other Sony cameras, a number of the lenses are actually also made there in the factory in Chonburi. Most notable of these are the G Master and some of the Zeiss lenses. The glass elements are actually produced elsewhere, then they're shipped into the factory for the lenses to be assembled. And interestingly, we were told that representatives from Zeiss visit the Chonburi factory twice a year to check that the lenses that are being made with the Zeiss branding are manufactured according to their standards, so that it warrants that Zeiss logo on the lens. Now, the factory is just like any other factory that I've visited in Europe. It runs 24 hours a day, staff work on a day or night split shift patterns, and there's optional overtime for extra pay. And like all other electronics factories, there's a really high level of cleanliness, but it wasn't quite as strict as the ultra clean sensor factory in Kumamoto, Japan, where we had to dress up like a cross between sort of a surgeon and an electrostatic free ninja. And so the production of the A9 itself. One thing that we saw but that I wasn't allowed to film were these huge banks of machines that print and assemble the circuit boards that go in the cameras. Now, they use blank boards and they're put into these machines, and then the circuit is printed onto the circuit board, printed circuit board, right? And then all of those individual components are soldered onto that circuit autonomously by the machine and with pinpoint accuracy. Now, when all those circuit boards are finished, they're placed in boxes and then they're taken over to the main assembly lines. Now, there must be 30 or 40 workers involved in the creation of a single A9, with each person having a particular station and a skill that they're specifically trained for. Assembly starts with the A9's top plates, with the addition of all of those buttons and dials. Once a batch of top plates is finished, it's passed on to the next person in the line, and the next major component is added, which is the electronic viewfinder assembly. From here, the LCD display unit and all the main circuit boards are added. Then it's time for the sensor unit to be added. Now, this all happens within a small, cleaner, self-contained section of the assembly line. From this point, the A9 really starts to take shape. Ribbon cables are used to connect the different components to the main processing board, and once connected, the surrounding body can be assembled. Final stations in the assembly line actually test the camera. First, dummy batteries are installed, firmware is added, and then the shutters are tested. A special fixed lens is used to calibrate the AF system, and then a colour chart is photographed to check the colour calibration. It is one individual's job to check each sensor for dust. Images are used to survey for dust, and then a spec grabber and really strong lighting assist the examination and removal of any dust particles. Once the dust check is completed, the body cap goes on. The camera body is then checked and the plastic screen protection is applied. It is now time for the A9 to be boxed ready for shipment. All of the accessories are placed in a box with the correct power lead for wherever the latest shipment is going. Then the serial number and the barcodes are scanned and the box is weighed. If the weight isn't correct, then it's checked to see which accessory is missing. Now, sadly, Sony couldn't share with us exactly how long it takes for a single camera to be produced at the factory or what the daily camera output was. But it was impressive to see just how an A9 is manufactured from start to finish, and the process will obviously be almost identical for every other Sony camera. And those production lines are in fact modular, so individual stations can be removed and they can be added to depending on the requirements for a particular camera. And there's plenty of open space around the factory so that new production lines can be added or removed as the demand for a product changes. So that's the end of this little video about the manufacture of the Sony A9. Hopefully you guys found it as interesting to watch as I did visiting the factory itself. Now, if this is your first time visiting Photogear News, we produce first look videos and reviews of all the latest cameras and photo accessories, and we do special features from time to time, such as this one. So to make sure you don't miss out on any of this content, hit the subscribe button, which I'll put just there. And then over here is another video from our channel that YouTube is suggesting you watch next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.